So on Genius, like I said, it's not. So it's not. We are not building a real estate system, and we are trying to make it quite simple, right? So what we have currently with our real estate, there's upline, there is downline, and all of that. It's a little bit difficult to manage, realistically speaking. It is a little bit difficult, and it tells in sometimes delay with commissions and all of that. So what we are doing is a flat system where it's one agent to a merchant, one agent to a customer. If you bring fellow realtors to become agents, that is fair and good. But your business, your money really comes in when you recruit businesses and customers. So it is you, your customer, you, and your business. Basically, that's it. Yes, thank you very much. I was anticipating that question. So, a customer, so in the building of Genius application, there is the customer app and there is the business app. It's not a new system. MoneyPoint has MoneyPoint business, right? OPay has OPay business. Uber has Uber business. So when you are registered as a customer, you are registered on the customer app. When you are registered as a business on the merchant or the business app, you are registered as a business. Now, of course, the KYC verification is very different. So there is no way somebody can say, oh, because even if I don't have a business, I will just register as a non-business so that you get 1,000 naira instead of 200 naira. So the KYC verification is a whole lot different. So even if you don't have a CAC registration, there are some things that must still indicate that you have a business. So all of those things can be captured on the system. We have thought about it. So we know that that is very possible. We know that that's very possible. Any other question? So that I don't take. So I'm just using those examples because those are the things that we can relate with. Yeah. So it's a fintech application. It's a financial application, but it's focused on businesses saving, right? Customers come into the place. Customer come in because customers will deal with the businesses. You can buy from the businesses and all of that. Yeah. So because um, the tech infrastructure of Genius is connected to the bank, so it's technically as though you are dealing with the bank. And of course, you know that the regulations of the bank, of the banking system, is entirely different from the real estate system, right? So the banks are controlled by CBN and NDIC. If withdrawal is not made, if withdrawal is not made possible on the app, then it's an issue of the customer, the app, and CBN. So it's much more easy. So the commitment to withdrawal and every other process is seamless because it's a tightly regulated system. Yes, because so in fintech, the fintech regulation of Nigeria demands that if you have a fintech system and you are collecting savings, you must be connected, you must have a banking license. OPay has a banking license. MoneyPoint has a banking license. So you cannot run a fintech without a banking license. So that's how it works. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah. So thank you very much for that question. So, like I said, when you want to run a fintech in Nigeria and you are collecting savings, you need a bank. Now, the banking infrastructure is necessary because you cannot take the savings of people, you cannot take people's money without the bank. Now, the withdrawal process is not funneled through PettySave itself, in that you don't need to go to PettySave to go and make the withdrawal. So PettySave creates the account back end for Genius, and your withdrawal is going to be done through Genius. Now, I don't want to speak to which one is much more efficient and all of that, but I think the advantage we have here is that we are speaking of the launch of the app almost 40 days to the launch itself. So you get to test the app yourself and you see how effective it is. So I don't want to speculate. I don't want to give you speculations around, oh, it's going to be perfect, because somewhere you might not believe me. But you are going to make use of the app yourself and you will see what advantage or disadvantage that needs to be corrected on the system.